All right, this is 2 Samuel chapter 1. Hold on, my bad. All right, this 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. It says, "The Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up." And this is for that guy that said he didn't know if he was going to survive once he came back up from under the water. But it's the Lord that determined if you die or if you don't. So you can be alive to tell a story, man. But this isn't the worst of what's going to happen to the nations, man. They got so much more to come, especially in the kingdom of heaven. All right, this is Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. It says, a song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. Right, as you can see, the Lord is taking action against who? The other nations. It says, for lo, thine enemies, the Lord's enemies is the other nations. The other nations are our enemies. Make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Right, so they all came together in the effort to keep us from knowing who we are. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. Edom represents the so-called Caucasian race. And the Ishmaelites, the Arabs of Moab, the Chinese, and the Hagarians, some Africans, because we are not Africans. The Africans, so-called Africans, sold us into captivity and did trade deals with other Ishmaelites. With Ishmaelites and Edomites. You know, even our people back in the days were selling, because that is a custom in Israel, was selling our people, though, to the other nations. Gabal and Ammon, Japanese, Gabal, more Africans if I'm not mistaken, and Amalek, the so-called Jews. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, more Africans. Assur, or the Assyrians, also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Right, so the other nations came up against us and sold us, came up against us to keep us from knowing who we were. So this is payback. But the payback gonna continue all the way into the kingdom. And a lot of nations are going to be hit by thermonuclear missiles as payback also before the kingdom of heaven is established. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. The saints are the Israelites, what y'all did unto us and having us in these various captivities. When you read throughout the history and the scriptures in the Bible, it tells you about the captivities of us being up under various nations, not just the Edomites, that they will have you believe, basically. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, it says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will smite all the people that are fought against Jerusalem." Right? Various nations are going to be hit by them thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, their flesh shall consume not just the people over here in America, man, and not just only in Israel. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Right. What does that? A thermonuclear missile, man. The Lord is going to shoot missiles, take control of the missiles during the Battle of Armageddon, and have them go into various places on the earth, man. You know, but I'm not going to drag this out too much longer. With that being said, call Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Them honors to the elders and the apostles of the will, and salutations to the brothers and sisters of truth and sincerity. Shalom.